Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I'm Star. The message I heard is He'll pay your rent. The scripture comes from Psalm 6 and 5. Among the dead, no one proclaims your name. Who praises you from the grave? God said for somebody you scared that you're not going to be able to make ends meet. God said, I got that. God said, I got that. But guess what? What he concerned about is you ain't going to be able to glorify him if you 6 feet under. So he not trying to hear what you talking about. He want to hear you glorifying him. And he can't hear you glorifying him if you ain't here. And you need to be safe, okay? It can't be a situation where, you know what I'm saying, you think you safe and somebody is opening the door for the person that want to hurt you to be able to get to you. You don't want to have to deal with that because you want to be around somebody that is actually going to keep you safe and save you and make sure that you're good. You want to be in a safe environment. It shouldn't be a situation where you need to go and do this, that, and the third and you can't because the person, no, God said you need to be safe. And he not trying to hear what you talking about. Because he knows and he feels like it's best. And that's why he's going to make sure that all your bills is paid. All your bills going to be paid for. All your bills going to be, like, I'm thinking about the scripture about rooms for priests and how, and that scripture is talking about how priests typically, when you're a priest, that God has called and he have you on a certain kind of mission. And it's not to say that you're not going to have a job and you're not going to work. Like, you do have a job. Your job is to live your life for God. And you're living your life for God. Therefore, wherever you stay, God got that. You work for God. So your life and your well-being and everything that you need, he gonna make sure he meet all your needs. Why do you think the prophets had no problem leaving everything and just taking off? When God told them it's time to get up out of there, baby, guess what? We finna get up out of there. We don't care what we gotta leave. He gonna give it back. I'm a living witness. He gonna give it all back. Leave it there. It's time to go. And I feel like for whoever this is for, God said, you know what I'm saying? It's time to, like, it's time. It's time. It's time. It's time. It's time. And he gonna make sure you good, boo. Every month. He said every month, and you know he is. He's gonna make sure that you are just fine. You don't need, like, you know what I'm saying? And it could be a situation where for some of y'all, this is God. You know, if you're a priest, but simultaneously, if you're not a priest, this could be a situation where you're about to get married and your husband is going to take care of your rent. That could be the way that God is going to pay your rent. It's through your husband. Your husband going to pay all the bills. You ain't even going to have to worry about paying nothing. You literally going to just exist. Okay? And you're going to be in your soft era. You don't have to worry about being masculine no more. You're going to be in your soft girl area. Your husband going to pay all the bills, boo. So the thing that I find so awesome about this message is, like, where God is saying that he going to make sure you good. Because if God is using your husband, even if you still are a priest and you end up getting married, God will begin to bless your husband in such a way that it's easy for him to pay all y'all bills. And you may have experienced this in the past where it could be a situation where you were married to somebody and they was doing all right, but when y'all got together, it's like just out of nowhere, money just start flowing into his hands. And you know what I'm saying? The more that he do for you, the more money he have. When he mistreats you, the money shrivel up. God said that's his hand. He did that. He did that. Because that's what a man's supposed to do, is take care of his wife. And if he see a man fall in love with one of his prophetesses or one of his priests, I don't know the feminine word for a pastor or a priest, like, just like a woman that's married to a pastor or a priest, the first lady of a church is blessed. That man gonna be blessed. He's still gonna stand in the man position. It's gonna be a situation where God is gonna start blessing you through him. It will be like I'm gonna tell you how you gonna know it. This man, before y'all got together, you know what I'm saying, everything was coping steady. It may be going really good, but out of nowhere, once y'all get together and he start doing for you and he takes up that position, and it's like, I just feel like it's a certain, like, it's a switch, because it's a difference between confirmation. It's a difference between a man that is dating a woman and, you know what I'm saying, he's courting her, versus a man that sees a woman as his. As soon as he takes you as his and he decides that you are his, you are protected by him, and he's going to love you as much as he can. He's going to take care of you, etc., etc. Baby, a promotion out of nowhere, money flowing in out of nowhere, getting opportunities out of nowhere, just pow, 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 pow. He gonna be like, it will go from y'all was talking about problems, or y'all may have been talking about, you know, different things that he wants to do, this, that, and the third, and then all of a sudden all these opportunities start pouring in. God said he be blessing people just for loving you. So your husband gonna be blessed. And that's the message. That's the message. That's the message. Your husband is going to be blessed abundantly. Abundantly. Abundantly, in such a way. And he gonna take care of you. And God said that's the way it should be. And it ain't a situation where he gonna make it to where this man is working twice as hard to take care of you. No. The same amount of energy and effort, and he gonna be making double the money out of nowhere. And what's wild, like, this message so wild to me. I feel like it's so far-fetched, but I have seen so many of these far-fetched messages that God give me come true, that I am just sitting here just like, dang. And God is serious right now. Like, he's serious, seriously woke me up to record these messages. And he's serious right now. This is a situation. Well, whoever this is for, baby, let me tell you something. This man is gonna love you. And it's like, they gonna love you and have this in their heart before God even start blessing them. And that's gonna make God bless them even more. God is going to bless them even more. See, I feel like some people don't even realize when you do good, you receive. And people that go about and, you know what I'm saying, they going stealing and they hurting people and they doing people wrong, doing people dirty, they cheating, they doing this, that, and the third. They receive all that energy right back. But when you know what I'm saying, but when that's not what you want, but when that's not what you want, you receive blessings on top of blessings. When you doing good for people, when you giving to people, like every time I have ever gave to a ministry or a church, God give it right back. Every time I have given to somebody, you know what I'm saying, that may need, you know what I'm saying, regardless if I see them on the street somewhere or if it's like somebody I know, I get it right back. Every time I give to a church, I get it right back. And then he double it. So it's not a situation where I walk around with it in my mind that I'm going to do evil to somebody else and, you know what I'm saying, be expecting something good to come from that, because it ain't. But I do realize when I do people good, it comes right back to me. Anyways, that's the message. God said, this somebody, you are in constant proclaiming blessings upon God's name. You are always talking about the good things that he do for you. He has saved you endless amounts of times. It is a situation where he has publicly saved you multiple times. And it's like, I just feel like when it come down to it, God said, you ain't going to be able to glorify his name if you ain't here no more. So he going to get you to where you going to be, you know what I'm saying? You can glorify him, and you can glorify him in peace. And he is going to make sure all your bills is paid, regardless of how he got to do it. Regardless of how he got to do it. Because, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like this message is like, because we all have choices, you know what I'm saying? And it could be a situation where you do have the choice to get married and then you can move in with your husband, or you have the choice of going off and living by yourself and doing your own thing. You have that choice. It's also a situation where it could be where God is pushing you towards getting a husband, but what if he chooses that he don't want to be with you? Then what? You still have the choice of being by yourself. God said it don't matter what happened. It don't matter if somebody come in and try to steal your husband, or they try to convince him that you're not the one for him, or they do this, that, and the third, etc., etc. It don't matter. God said he still, yet and still, yet and still, yet and still is going to ensure that you good, you safe and sound, and your bills going to be paid. And that's the message. That's the prophecy. This is another, it don't matter. I will still be the queen no matter how they shuffle kind of vibe. Okay, Nikki quote. Okay, if my phone just went off. Confirmation. That Nikki quote. I'm going to be the queen no matter how they shuffle. Regardless to if it's a situation where, you know what I'm saying, you can't find anybody that you want to be with, or you feel like the person you want to be with don't want to be with you, or they feel like they don't want to be with you, etc., etc. Baby, go ahead and say you can be by yourself then. You're going to be fine. But he going to have you somewhere safe, because you can't glorify his name from the grave. And because of that, that's why he going to have you somewhere safe, because you cannot glorify his name from the grave. And that's the message. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Deuces.